Off the Wavy battle, how you feel about that, man?
Yeah, I got
Rookies
at
and vets. Did you ask for Wavy? Did Wavy ask for you?
I didn't actually ask. The only thing I asked for was some bread from URL. Like, and then they ended up giving me him. Was like, but I didn't think that.
Now, what did you think of him before the battle?
I thought he totally sucked. I thought like he was the worst PG dude like out of their whole bracket. I didn't think he was. So I took it as a form of disrespect when Beasley told me like, yo, you want to battle Mr. Wavy? I'm like, what? Who? Like, nah, hell no. Like, why would you give me that? Like, and he was like, yo, give me the whole idea of the rookie versus vet shit, and he told me like this shit is gonna be big, like, you know what I mean, no homo. So I'm like, I bet, I'll do it, fuck it. So I took him, but pause. I didn't think he was gonna be as good as he was, but that made me bring out the beast that I am. So you know what I mean, so I wiped the floor with him.
Now what? Now, do you think that he one of the better rookies that actually hit that stage that night?
That night, yes, absolutely. He came out and he did his thing. Like he impressed me. He shocked me. Like I didn't think that he was capable of being as good as he was that night.
Okay. Yo, what up, man? It's your boy Chris Unbias. You checking in, man? Kshine versus Wavy dropped on URL. This was a pretty interesting battle, man. A lot of people in the building said this was battle of the night. I don't know, man. I didn't go to Rookies and Vets, so I don't know, man. A lot of people said this was the best battle live in the building of the night. On YouTube, it was just okay. It was a decent battle. It wasn't super crazy, a classic, but it was a decent battle. Honestly, in my opinion, there was only one clear round of the battle, and that was the second round. I gave that to Wavy. The other rounds, I just felt like could go either way as far as 1 and 3. So when I just looked overall at who had a better battle, it was Mr. Wavy, man. I gave him the battle 2-1. Whether you want to give him the first or give him the third or whatever to go along with the second, I just gave him the battle 2-1. I didn't really like none of their third rounds, and I'm going to get into that in a minute. But for people that like to break down the battles round by round, we can do that. Round 1, I thought Wavy came out kind of light. He had a lot of basic lines in round 1. Some was getting reaction, some wasn't. Some was being gassed, some wasn't. But he had a lot of basic lines in round 1. Lines like,
I call my connect and get rounds in cases. You purchase rounds in cases from GameStop.
nah.
They match me with a Mexican dead man. You see how they lying, Holmes? Smack wanted an upgrade, so he getting the squares out of his circle just like iPhones.
Nah.
16 up in the clip. He getting half of that. All y'all gonna see is shine in the air like the title in a ladder match.
Nah.
Pardon, bro. Is it me? Or don't this nigga look like a Joshua?
What the fuck does that mean?
But yeah, he had some very basic lines in the first round. He had some shit here and there, but nothing too crazy. The zombie line he said, though, was bananas. You know what I'm saying? That's probably the biggest haymaker, maybe of Rookies and Vets. The way he acted it out, the way he said it, that shit was bananas.
I'm talking sky's the limit. His death looking like Illuminati did. Rod be tenant. I'm hitting any nigga who don't mind their business. Shotgun in a pants leg. I'm walking like a zombie with it. Oh my.
Put them on TV like the Cosby's. I'll be busting through your toe like it's Johnny. Got the shotty in my pants, walking like a zombie. Black gloves, black mask when I do them grimy.
Nah, that just couldn't be a recycle. I know Wavy didn't recycle that bar. I mean, that is a pretty popular song. It dominated urban radio for about the last 6 months. It was in heavy rotation in Atlanta, but I don't know, my nigga. That shit do got a lot of YouTube views. 10 million YouTube views, my nigga. I don't know, man. They do got a lot of YouTube views.
Let a nigga try me. I'ma get his whole motherfucking family. And I ain't playing with nobody. Fuck around and I'ma catch a body.
I don't know, man. I don't like to put a whole lot of speculation on people on whether or not they stole shit or recycled or whatever, other than Prez Mafia and a few other people. But it is a popular song. It does have 10 million views on YouTube. I mean, in that line, walking like a zombie, you know what I'm saying? That shit ain't really something you hear every day. Is it coincidence? Is it stolen? I don't know. All right, Kshine first round, man, he had a lot of name flips, you know what I'm saying, a lot of wave caps, finger wave type bars. It wasn't really a crazy first round from Shine either, but I had the luxury of listening to Shine's rounds a cappella when I hooked up with him in Atlanta. for the Don't Flop event, man. He spit his bars to me a cappella, and he did have a lot of nice shit. It just didn't translate well on stage. His delivery was too fast. But if you really, really listen, he was saying some decent shit.
What up, Shine?
I told the nigga I spent all week thinking of a wavy line. That had my mind going crazy. Cause it ain't really that much wavy lines. But I got a bunch of lines that's wavy. This is a varsity stage, nigga. You barely cutting JV. I'm Solange to these rookies. See, now I kick that shit to JC. Well, this is what you like, see? You get this fire from the takeoff. These rounds is like a track meet. Have it sing before I let you go. Clip full of Blackstreet. I get the thumbs up when them arms out. They think I'm trying to hail a taxi. Sound like it holds 75. I hit them with this Mac B. Wait, that's how I can tell you ain't wavy. That was all facts. See, if it sound like it holds 75, then ow. Hit him with the Max B. This is a doobie. That's a wrap. If they ain't cut my ends, then this hair wouldn't even be straight. I wash and set up for you to die, but don't know colors get changed. I get y'all clip from the front. That means there's nothing to bang. You don't even know what I'm saying. Well, that's a trigger with a hairpin. You can die from a finger. Wave to grow hair. You gonna need Rogaine and more. Big hammer just for me. Role play a Thor. Caddy on a golf course, nigga. All you hear is fours. Had your wig to the side like Devontae on a Soul Train Awards. Look, I got a Nina, make him a ballerina, his body twirl. I ain't even gotta do the shooting. My young boy so hungry for a band, he get his own mommy curled. I get that nigga a little late night, and that Molly girl, he be spaced out, riding through the crib like Bobby's World. We got throwaways in they trash can. I wish you come around town. You hear this click from all angles. That's what I call surround sound. As soon as one go empty, I'm at the window like, yow, bro, Rick Ross. I mean, I need a pair, bring the pounds down, but I ain't nothing. I got code names for everything. I say HIV. That mean clap whoever. For retaliation, I say marriage counseling. That mean find a couple and get them back together. My favorite one is Dr. Dre. Shit, I can use that whenever. When I'm indecisive, I say Dr. Dre. I mean, you gonna get these beats and this Mac together. I get them brushed off. I'm the reason that they made Dax. Ain't nothing new now to lay them down. I get wave cat, big 45. I fuck around and wave that as family waving by. Nigga can't even wave back. Tell him give me space before I spray. Stay back, I'm pulling out a gun called what the fuck they made that? Cause this big can ain't Ajax, but get your mind clean. Little light shit. 2 hits. John B. I'm only 5'7". This weapon make me feel 9'3" cause they kick back. Make it look like he shot me. You never gonna get that spot. So stick around, Wave. You will always be at the bottom. That's a downgrade. You ain't got these Pro Tools too obvious with your style, Wave. Everyone can see your line soon as you make a sound, Wave. I fuck around and get you booked. You on a wrong page, you get that good RUN, good hands. They working all state, wrong statement. I'm a gun bottom with a long 8 and have his shit wired off the whips. I Kanye him, everything fire out the clip. Have it all flaming, have that shit ring until it click like call waiting. I say some shit like, y'all think this nigga tough? Jazz the rapper, new nails, y'all bitches drunk. Y'all better act like y'all know my slogan, nigga. Zip 'em up.
So yeah, as you can see, Kshine's delivery was off, but I still like these bars a little bit better in the first round. So I gave him the first round. Wavy just heated up too slow for me in round 1. Round 2, Wavy was in his bag. He had a lot of nice shit in the second round, man. The big T line about put away Shine like Debo was coming. That line was crazy. That tranny shit he went into, man, you like your bitches debatable. Like, yo, that shit was a haymaker. We gonna always remember that bar from this particular battle. I think that bar and probably the zombie bar, whether it was recycled or not, we'll always remember those 2 bars from this battle because the look on Shine's face when Wavy was saying that was talking like a Mexican and shit, yo, that shit was priceless.
But you like trannies. That's a nigga who dressed like a bitch. Oh, you like them a little debatable. He looking at me like he no nice. He saying them. Yeah.
He knew he was in for a fight that round, man, and he just had a look on his face like, yo, I need to hurry up and get out of this round. Okay, Shine's second round, it wasn't really that bad either, but his delivery once again was off. He did have some nice shit in round 2. You know, I'll play y'all the acapella of his second round too, just to let you know where he was going at it with and let you, you know, dissect the bars in a more slowed up speed.
Something wrong with y'all new niggas. Let me tell you why I feel some type of way. I came from an era where these niggas ain't like to pay. We had to crawl before we walk, nigga. I crushed a couple mics for free. I'm part of the reason y'all niggas getting paid for being nice today, but y'all come out of nowhere. thinking y'all going to the top right away, do 2 quotables in a battle, and swear to God your life is made. Well, let me ask you a question, because this ain't even your type of stage. If you ain't got a strong win, how the fuck you gonna get that title, Wave? Well, I'm part of the reason too, because I've been leading by bad example. I was giving y'all them slow rhymes. They said I wasn't the same K at first. I ain't paying no mind, but then I got close with Ice, and I was like, hold on. Bugging the fuck out. Better get back to that old Shine, that slide up like a dancer. Howdy bro Shine, that make them guns pop up. Grand Theft Auto cold Shine, have them hanging off these hooks. That's not a clothesline, have all these cats lying together. Time to Voltron, holding the 4, creep where you live. Let it go on him, open the door and heat up the crib. Like the stove on, I'm about to get this nigga lines longer than a DMV. A nigga with an attitude, clapping like Eazy-E. Still a give a nigga that scoop quicker than TMZ. Everything on this card food, nigga. EBT, I got a old Wesson, I'm calling it Jesse James. I had that shit sing by your whip like Eddie Kane. Your little homie jump in front of this Glock. Ain't a thing. I had a young thug take your pops like Lil Wayne. You a bunch of battles with no wins, nigga. That ain't Wavy. I start beef and make friends, nigga. That ain't Wavy. Face to face with this stock, nigga. That ain't Wavy. Have them looking up in your box like, that ain't Wavy, you ass, nigga. This is the reason they doubt you. You got gun drive, well these 9s can make them reroute you. I got 1 on each side, look what you made this amount to. I open up with the arm out the window like the whip is on childproof. Get the tripping when it's clipping, let it click and then pow. You bet the smithing, leave him dripping like a nigga done drowned you. Long nose like Scottie Pippen, let it pick and then ground you, Mr. Wavy. Nigga, ain't nothing wavy about you, our bread different. We couldn't be in the same aisle. But here's the fairway. I see to it that y'all all get around. It's like here, say 100 in a stop. I send 3 warning shots to get the clear space. There's up a hot 97s for you. That's how I airwave a 40 in the class all by himself. Guess it's the tension. I have it just sparking your head like intuition. Need 1 just to even the score. Split decision. I could just give Wave the deuce. Richard Nixon, the shit I'm gripping can make a Wall Street when that stock raise. Before I show I love all of you, you get the box Wave. I shoot a nigga every chance I get. I'm on that cop Wave. You get around quicker than the speed of sound. Don't be in shock, Wave. The last rookie made me creep through the window, nigga. Well, guess what? You get that same damn extendo, nigga. I said great cartridge, but this is not Nintendo, nigga. It goes smack-da-da-da-da-da. That shit sound like smack on the intro, nigga. Then I zip them up, went crazy. I blacked on them. This second was good, though.
Now, I showed you both those 2 rounds by Kshine, all a cappella. That just show you how important delivery is, stage presence, the whole 9 in a battle. If you take Kshine's rounds, first and second, collectively, that you heard a cappella, I could argue that his bars have actually, to this point, been better than Mr. Wavy's bars so far. Because I already told you I didn't really like his first round that much, even though he got crazy in the second. But if I just took the totality of these 2 rounds, I could argue that Kshine actually outbarred him. You know what I'm saying? But I gotta judge the battle based on how it was presented on the stage. You know what I'm saying? Even though I get a chance to hear it a cappella, and on the stage, I just could not really give Kshine the second round. He had a nice round too, so it just goes to show, man, that delivery is very, very important, man. And I think Kshine would have done himself a lot of justice. He just slowed down, took his time, allowed his punches to set up, allowed the crowd to really get what he was saying. I think it would have been all right, man. So it's just disappointing that they didn't really project that way. As far as round 3, I didn't like either of their round 3s. That's why it was kind of like a draw to me. I thought Wavy bars definitely wasn't on point. For this to be the closing round, for him to be coming off to his round 2, which was crazy, coming into round 3, the finishing round for Kshine on Rookies and Vets, I really didn't feel like he brought it. I don't have any quotables at all from him this round. I don't really feel like he said anything that was worth mentioning. Kshine, on the other hand, it was interesting because I know he was trying to go the whole personal route. He was telling a little story. It took a little bit of time for him to even get to where he was going. But I didn't really feel like that prop hit at all. I know in the building niggas was saying that, you know, that shit was kind of hitting a little bit. On cam, it didn't hit at all. You know what I'm saying? He brought dude out. Dude was very unintimidating, my nigga. I mean, he might as well have brought me out, for crying out loud. Dude was very unintimidating. He was laughing and smiling when he walked out, almost like he was just happy to be on the smack stage. You know what I'm saying? Wavy didn't look shook, not one bit. I do believe Wavy did know this dude, you know what I'm saying? So I do believe that, but Wavy didn't look the least bit shook. You know, he was smiling. He didn't look surprised. It was like it didn't even really move him. And I talked to my homeboy who was in the building. He was like, yo, it translated the same way in the building. Like, it wasn't even like Wavy was even shook by dude. Then he was talking about, oh, I was chasing you around the car and I didn't even have a clip in the gun or whatever. Like, I was like, yo, what is this nigga talking about? And last straw, my nigga, this dude comes out on the smack stage, my nigga, with corn rolls, bruh. Do you realize, man, it's like only 3 people on earth with cornrows. I don't even be seeing human beings with cornrows no more, dog. You know what I'm saying? It's like so extinct to even see a nigga with cornrows. There's this nigga who walked out on the smack stage, Swave Sever, who I don't know why he still got cornrows, and motherfucking Kawhi Leonard. Them like the only 3 human beings with cornrows, and this nigga walks out on the smack stage with cornrows. Now I could have pushed that nigga off the stage. You know what I'm saying? If I was up there. That's just how unintimidating he was. The prop didn't hit. And my final thoughts on this whole battle, man, I feel like with the vets, I don't really think as a vet you gotta go through all that just to win a battle with a rookie. That's just my personal opinion. I said the same thing with DNA when he did the Professor DNA joint. It's like you really pulled out all the stops just to beat Chess and just to beat Wavy, you know what I'm saying? And the battles are still debatable. I do feel like DNA won, but I mean, like, this battle is debatable. You know what I'm saying? So is that really needed just for the rookies? I don't know. You got to ask yourself that. I got Wavy winning a battle 2-1. Follow me on Twitter. Subscribe to the channel. Unbiased Review.